It's presumptuous for brands to assume that the audience wants to hear from them. Never before have they been so overwhelmed.
So many channels and there's so many metrics.
If you think you're just competing against other outdoor brands, you're also competing against Netflix.
Single word that comes to my mind right off the bat is congested.
It's going fast, man.
We started making videos in the woods and we've never really left. As we've grown over the years, we began to notice that regardless of our effort as filmmakers, once projects were out into the world, sometimes they would work and sometimes they wouldn't work. So we got curious. Today, I'm sitting down with Mark Bach. He is the global content leader at the Gore-Tex brand. Welcome to the show.
Hi, Cole.
Thanks for having me.
That is a great question, man. That is such a good question.
So we took notes, we looked for patterns, we asked questions, and we listened.
If you're just focusing on your corporate needs with ignoring the target audience needs, your content won't be seen.
This is why it all starts with audience. It's so competitive out there that you actually have to start getting a really clear understanding of who are these people.
With YouTube, like if you build it, they will come. To your point, it has to be a brand that's established that trust and that community with its customers.
Over the years of producing the show, we started to realize that while there's value in the individual's wisdom, there's so much power in collective wisdom. And the podcast had turned into an insight machine. We realized we had an opportunity to chart and map all of the insights that have been shared on the show and turn it into a living database. And this database we call the Backcountry Marketing Filter. And while there's no silver bullet in marketing, we like to think of it as hundreds of silver BBs that when applied to your project, takes the collective wisdom of the outdoor industry and puts it at your disposal. So when a brand comes to us, we take your goals, your brand, your audience, the creative that you maybe have developed, and we overlay our database of insights onto your project. Not only does it help us spot the red flags that might prevent your idea from working, but also allows us to expand your campaign's potential. In today's digital ecosystem, you can't afford not to be remembered. And oftentimes, the greatest creative risk is not taking the risk in the first place. Our vision here at Portside is to help brands build emotional connections with their audience, to create campaigns, video content, and branded content that's deep, it's meaningful, it touches the depths of humanity, it plays in culture, it gives your audience a reason to care, and most importantly, it builds an unshakable relationship between your audience and your brand.